My name is Clemens. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a candidate for president of Local 1 of the Service Employees International Union for the election to be held in September of 2017. I have been a dues-paying member of Local 1 for 9 years. I do cleanup work after the Cardinals play at Busch Stadium. You might ask me what my qualifications are for being president of this local. So I say that my most important qualification is that I get my hands dirty and work for a living like most of the members of this local. And I say it is time to return power to the hard-working members of this local and take it away from the people who have been taking it easy in life, never getting their hands dirty, and making 3 to 5 times and sometimes up to 10 times as much money as the hard-working members of this local do. When I was in Vietnam, I was a clerk in headquarters of the 101st Airborne Division. I held charge of the commanding general's briefing every day, so I know how organizations work, and I am prepared to run this local if elected. I was awarded the Bronze Star for service in Vietnam, and I have a letter to prove it. I am a published writer, and I have written a book entitled Revelations of the Great Spirit, which is available for sale on the internet. Chapter 3 of the book is entitled Organizations from the Top, and it contains basic rules for a leader to run an organization such as Local 1. The book also contains ideas on how ordinary people can stand up to the rich and powerful when they abuse their power and try to divide ordinary people up so that they stay at each other's throats instead of uniting for the common good, which is what right to work legislation is all about. Martin Luther King is one of the 4 people whose picture is on the cover of my book. My book is also available in the St. Louis City Public Library. I have been trained as a computer programmer, so I understand how computers can and should be used to help organizations such as our local. I have had several accounting courses, so I know how to look at the union's books and make sure that hard-working dues-paying members get their money's worth when they pay dues. As an example of how good I am at accounting, I have a letter from a company that I once worked for that gives me credit for making 2 suggestions that saved that company many thousands of dollars, and also saved the jobs of many members of Unite Here Local 74 who were cashiers. And that was a local I belonged to at the same time that I belonged to this union. Before my suggestions were implemented, many new cashiers had been getting fired for being short, when the problem was that people could get into their registers when they went to the bathroom. I was a political science and journalism major when I attended Indiana University. I have a letter that Vice President of the United States Joe Biden once sent me when he was a senator. I have another letter here that Pete Seeger, the great singer for union causes and other causes, once sent me. He sang such union songs as "Which Side Are You On, Boys?", "Solidarity Forever," and "There Once Was a Union Maid Who Never Was Afraid," which you can listen to on YouTube. When Pete Seeger died, I sent an email to Local 1 President Balanoff asking him to attend the funeral as a representative of our local, and he mailed me back saying he was way too busy to go. In conclusion, I have a wide variety of experience that qualifies me to be president of Local 1, and I don't need a salary of $225,000 a year like Tom Balanoff. $50,000 would be enough for me, and I think everybody that runs our local, except for staff lawyers and accountants, can live on $50,000 a year. Right now, there are over 100 people that work for Local 1 who do paperwork jobs, who make quite a bit more than that, and most of them get paid more money for their expenses in a year than I make doing cleanup work. And this money comes out of the dues you pay, and it could be used to increase your pensions and benefits. I need all the signatures of Local 1 members I can get to qualify for the election of September of 2017. So if you would like to sign a petition supporting my candidacy, or if you have any questions about or comments about my qualifications or union business in general, or if you want to see copies of the letters I have just referred to, I can be reached by email at lawscan2001@yahoo.com or musclestopper@hotmail.com. If appropriate, I will post your complaints about our logo on this YouTube channel. Or if you want to run for a union office in September of 2017, I will post your videos on this channel also, even if you're running against me. Even if I don't win this election, which I probably won't, you will be sending a message to the people who run our union to start paying more attention to the concerns of working members. Thank you much.